Hey everybody, I'm Taggart Nadasdi here with TPAC TV at the Jameson Theater with Studio Tenn's production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast with Belle, Hatty King. Let's jump right in. Congratulations on landing the role of Belle in Studio Tenn's production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. What was the audition process like, and how did you react when you found out the news?
So I auditioned at the end of my freshman year of college for Studio Tenn's general auditions for their season. And actually going into it, the best thing I was hoping for was to be in the ensemble of Beauty and the Beast. It was they would never cast me as Belle. I wasn't even thinking about that. But then actually in the room, they're saying to me, we want you to come to the callback for Belle, we'll have an understudy, we just want you to come and do your best. And so I went and did that, and even still, I felt really good about it, but it was one of those things, that was such a dream, and I never expected to happen. And actually the day after the audition, they contacted me and they were like, we want to cast you as the understudy. And so that was really exciting. So for pretty much the whole summer, I had known that I was going to be here for the understudy. And then towards the end of August, I start getting these calls from Benji Kern, our director. The second call, Benji goes on the spiel of 5 minutes worth of things that he's telling me. And in there, he just casually throws in, we want you to be Belle. And I'm standing there on the phone wait, you want me to...
Say that again? Yeah.
You want me to be Belle? So I was freaking out, and my mom was like, Hattie, we have to go, we're going to the movies. And I was like, Mom, hold on, I'm on the phone with Benji Kern. So I definitely freaked out and was super, super excited. Even up to this point, I am still having a hard time believing that I'm here and doing the thing and living out something that is definitely such a dream. So I was so, so, so excited.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an iconic theatrical role. Mm-hmm. So how do you make it your own, really?
That is such a hard question, and it's definitely something that I wrestled with as I was going into this, because everyone under the sun has either dreamed of playing Belle or has their favorite Belle or has played Belle. And so something for me that I just tried to remind myself of is I don't have to be Susan Egan. I don't have to be even the cartoon. I wanted to be Hattie's version of Belle, and Benji was awesome with that, helping me to think about some questions and some things with Belle's background that just really helped me to ground the character in who I believe Belle to be, and then what feels genuine in my body and who I am.
So obviously being sent to the Jimmy Awards, the National High School Musical Theater Awards, after winning at Spotlight, is a whole big experience. It's a whole new realm of possibilities and exciting things. Mm-hmm. And how has that impacted your career in theater performance?
I'd say one of the biggest things that it has done for me is just show me that, I can do this, and it's not such a crazy dream. After that whole process, I got to go to a few really exciting auditions in New York, and that was a really cool process to get to go through, and something that was really cool to learn while I was in college. And then even with Beauty and the Beast, one of the first ways that Benji knew who I was from my Spotlight Awards video. So I would just say it gave me exposure that I wouldn't have had otherwise, that I'm so thankful for.
Overall, arts have been a big part of your life. Mm-hmm. And how influential and how important do you feel that arts was involved in your education?
So important, so important. One of my favorite things to say is you can only act the way that you live. Your acting on stage will always be influenced by the way that you live, but I also believe that the way that you live is always influenced by your craft, whether it be acting or whether it be drawing or whether it be knitting. I believe that arts is so enriching and is so important to a full life. And in my upbringing and in my education, arts has always been something that I feel is at the center, and I feel is where I draw everything in my life from. So it's so important, and I'm so thankful to have found the arts and to have found a home there.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have anything, any advice you'd give to students who are working on their performances for the spring and Spotlight? Anything you'd like to say to them?
Absolutely. So Spotlight is a competition, and there is that competition aspect. But I'd say if there's anything that I could impart to young students working on their productions is to not focus on the competition aspect. The Spotlight Awards, I think, was created first as a celebration of artists, as a celebration of what's going on here in Nashville, as a celebration of students who are making incredible work. And the competition aspect is almost like second to the fact that we are just celebrating the incredible things that are going on here in Nashville and in our high schools. So as cheesy as it sounds, like just have fun and just focus on the fact that like you're being celebrated as an artist, and that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Tickets are available through December 30th at studiotenn.com right here at the Jameson Theater.